Valued listeners, today we shall discuss exceptionality in the context of the quest for distinction, adopting letter E in the order of sting the rot. What is exceptionality? Exceptionality conveys a sense of an uncommon giftedness. Exceptionality proves a difference. It shows that a person or a thing is not fitting into a general pattern or statement. It means also that a person or a thing does not belong to the multitude. Exceptionality is only for those who do something extra, who invest extra time, extra effort, turn their nights to daytimes, at times take risks, and sometimes allow themselves to look out of fashion and style. According to Confucius, who lived from 551 BC to 479 BC, the nature of men is always the same. It is their habits, character in quote, that separates them. Quotes on exceptionality. Oscar Wilde, who lived from 1854 to 1900, adds, really? If the lower orders don't set us a good example, what on earth is the use of them? Thomas Edison's teachers narrated that Edison was too stupid to learn anything. We were told further that Edison was sacked from his first two jobs for being unproductive. But due to exceptionality, Edison made 1,000 unsuccessful attempts at inventing the light bulb before he hit success. Albert Einstein quoted, "I have tried 99 times and have failed, but on the 100th time came success." William Shakespeare, who lived from 1564 to 1616, was believed to be the best British writer of all time. Shakespeare's works were about life, love, death, revenge, grief, jealousy, murder, magic, and mystery. Shakespeare wrote the chartbuster plays of his day. For example, Macbeth, Romeo and Juliet, and Hamlet. Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala was appointed as an AU COVID-19 Special Envoy and WHO COVID-19 Special Envoy. Dr. Okonjo-Iweala served twice as Nigeria's Finance Minister from 2003 to 2006 and 2011 to 2015. Dr. Okonjo-Iweala was the first woman who spent a 25-year career at the World Bank, rising to the number 2 position of Managing Director. And now, Dr. Okonjo-Iweala has been appointed as the first woman and the first African to be the 7th Director General of the World Trade Organization, who took office from 1st March 2021. Another trailblazer was late Mrs. Dora Akunyili, the first Director General of National Agency for Drug Administration and Control. She won several awards for her work in pharmacology, public health, and human rights, and gained international recognition. Kim Ong-young, a Korean super genius, born in 1962, is acclaimed as one of the smartest boys. By the age of 4, he was already able to read in Japanese, Korean, German, and English. Kim, at his 5th birthday, was able to solve complicated math problems. Kim had a very high score of over 210 and was listed in the Guinness Book of World Records. At the age of 7, he was invited to America by NASA. In trying to live by what we preach and teach, I have crafted over 4,000 poetries and posted about 3,000 poetries on social media. Thus, I offer the world a novel style of literature, which I termed poetry. Now, poetry is a fusion of quotes, words of wisdom, and poetry. I have written books titled 100 Quotes and Words of Wisdom, subtitled For the Enquiring Mind, with stories that uplift the soul. The books are on the Amazon.com. Aside from the poetry, I champion the upscaling of the 7th leadership concept to Shepherd leadership concept, arguably a superior form of leadership style that remains unexplored, time and context tested. I also have written a book to validate my teaching on exceptionality. The book, titled The Shepherd Leader, with subtitle The Unexplored Leadership Style, is also on the Amazon.com. So what are the traits that run through the personalities so mentioned? For Sarah Landrum, a freelance writer and blogger, what makes people exceptional are passion for what they do, respect for the other person, authenticity in all its ramifications or in all appearances, self-awareness and self-regulation, communication, humility, fairness to all, accountability to man and to the divine, leadership by example, and embracing the bigger picture. Cherie Campbell, a psychologist, author, and speaker, adds the following: gracefulness, kindness, composure, fearlessness, poise, deliberateness, intelligence, unassumingness, truthfulness, and love. According to Cherie, when you love yourself, you will have endless love to give. Someone once said, exceptional people are exceptionally good at the little things they do that over time turn into big things. Further, Tony McLean Brown, principal at Public Consulting Group, identified 5 traits of exceptional people, which are: 1. Their plan is consistent and persistent. They know people who know people. Their first instinct is to help others. They create competitive space and they are in alignment. Listeners, let's reflect on some end of talk thoughts. The exceptionality principle simply states that true exceptionality is an affair for the odd, those who want to make a difference and create legacies. The exceptionality principle holds out mediocrity as anathema. Exceptional people push themselves harder than their peers to be models. The exceptionality principle echoes the irony in the witty saying that a man who smiles when he is being robbed has stolen something from the robber. Exceptional is the divine. So, as sparks of the divine, we should be exceptional in all possible ways. What are the action pillars? Listeners, the world is spacious for all. Engrave your signature in the pathway of life. Discover your uniqueness and build exceptionality around it. Thank you and God bless.